Hi guys, and welcome to Cake Decorating Basics, taught by Cakes by Jermaine. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's okay. Something that I forgot to show you, which was the parchment bags. Parchment bags is what I left out on the last tape. We have one more video. We're coming to the conclusion of lesson 1. Everything is now posted. So you have everything for lesson 1 now posted. I'm going to just take you through a few things and tell you what you're going to need for lesson 2. Okay? So the parchment bag, you want to basically cut out a large triangle. You have A, B, and C. You want to go ahead, point A, take it from this side, wrap it in the middle, making a triangular circle. Then you want to go ahead and put your thumb in the middle and turn it towards you. Put your thumb right in the center where my thumb is at, and look at my top finger. It's holding the tip. Turn it towards you so that this long piece is sticking out. Turn it, turn it, turn it. And you want to go ahead and pull on the inside so that this comes all the way around to the front. You see this? It's going to make a cone. It's going to make a little tip at the bottom. It's going to be a cone in the middle. You want to go ahead and pull it on the inside, nice and secure. Go ahead and fold it in. And then you want to go ahead and you want to fold this backwards. So again, push it all the way around. Make sure it's nice and tight. If you need to use tape, go ahead and use some tape. And voila, you have a parchment bag. Now, this might take a few times for you to get it. If you don't understand it, please let me know. I will go over it again. I use parchment bags, and a lot of professionals use parchment bags for straw work, and especially making fine details on cakes, cookies, things of that nature. These bags are excellent because you take it, you fill it, you fold it in, and then we basically just hold it like this, and then we do very intricate work, just like this. And these are perfect. When you get finished, you take it and you throw it out. Like tempered chocolate, we put tempered chocolate in here. We do a whole bunch of great things with these bags. So the parchment bags are great to deal with. Okay? All right, here we go. We're almost to the conclusion of class 1. What I'm going to be going over right now is your tips for you. Tip number 16, 21, tip numbers 3, and tip numbers 12. Tip 104, which is the most favorite part, 104, which is the rose tip. Yay! Tip number 2D, which is star flowers and swirl flowers, and some other things. So let me go ahead and let me show you again. I know I probably showed you this already, but let's go ahead and define what's what. So right here on the first row, we have tip number 16 or 21, which is the star tip. The star tip also makes shells. It also makes zigzags, which are right here in the middle. So all of these are done with tip number 16 or tip number 21. Either or, depending on if you want them small, you use 16. If you want them bigger, you can use tip number 21. Then we're going to our outlines, and they're all basically used for the same thing. Tip numbers 3 and tip numbers 12. I use basically tip number 3 for this, which is a drawing. I just basically draw a heart. Right here, another heart. Hearts that I'm going to show you. These are going to be in lesson 2. Straw work. Then over here you have bead borders straight across. You also have a little, that's my little version of a bear. Then you also have vines, and then you have your leaf tip. And these are stand-up leaves. See right here? Stand-up leaves. Then we have right here, we have ruffled leaves at the bottom. You have your star flowers, which are right here. These two are star flowers. That's a star flower. And these are swirl flowers right here at the bottom. Those are swirl flowers. And I'm going to show you all how to do that in lesson 2. And this is a bow. Most of this is going to go on your second cake, okay? So it's a lot to be done in lesson 2. So what I want you guys to do is prepare yourselves, get your tips together. And again, you're going to need tip number 16, 21, 3, 13, tip number 104, tip 2D, tip 67, I think it is. I'm not sure. But while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what striping a bag does. And this will be fun. So we're going to stripe a bag, and I'm going to do it with this one. Since this one is already done, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it with this one. Basically, when you stripe a bag, it's just basically changing colors. You can stripe a bag with a toothpick, or you can stripe a bag with a spatula. I'm sorry, I'm actually looking for stuff as I'm talking to you. Here it is. There it goes. Okay, you can either do it with a toothpick, or you can do it with a spatula itself, or you can actually do it with the buttercream bag itself. So you have plenty of options of how to do it. But I'm going to show you right now how to do each one of them really quickly. So you would go ahead and you would take whatever color it is that you're trying to get. Open it up. Make sure your bag is all the way down. Either, again, you can use the glass or you can use your hand. Don't double dip. So if you're going to use a toothpick, make sure that you get the amount that you're going to need out. Go ahead all the way to the bottom you want to go all the way down by the tip. And go ahead and basically stripe the bag. See? You can see it right there. Go ahead and stripe the bag. Take the toothpick and throw the toothpick out. That's simple. If you're doing striping, you would do the same thing. Take the buttercream, take it in the bag, stripe the bag as close to the tip as possible, and pull the bag out. Because basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to do a rainbow effect. That's why people do it, because they try to do a rainbow effect with this. And I'm going to show you in 1 second how we're going to go about doing that. So I want to go ahead and do a little bit of this green. I'm going to just put it in here, and then I'm going to stripe it with the striping bag. Okay. And then we're going to do a little bit of white. We're going to do a little bit of white. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stripe the bag. You see inside? Basically what you're doing is you're painting the bag. So it's going to sort of kind of be a two-dimensional color. That's basically what striping is. And then I'm going to take this bag, which is going to be my main color. Open the bag up a little bit more. And I want to make sure that this goes all the way down in the middle, because this is going to be my main color. So go ahead. And you want to go ahead and do a little tester. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a flower nail. And I'm doing two things at one time with you right now. I am doing the striping of the bag, and we're doing the first two parts of the rose. So are you ready? You guys ready? Okay, here we go. So we did the striping of the bag, and you are going to get tip. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this off, because I like to use the bottom of this one, just with the coupler, to build my mound for my rose. You're going to build a mound. That's what it is. It's a mound that you're going to build for your rose. You're going to use medium pressure to get that. So you're building a mound for your rose. Can you all see that? Let me move it around. Don't worry about if it's not perfect, because nobody's really not going to see that. But you're building a mound. You want to squeeze. You want it to go out and up like